Phone Booth Productions.
Here's the thing.
Well, I get up around 7, get out of bed around 9. I don't worry about nothing, no, because worry's a waste of my time. Show usually starts around 7, we go on stage around 9. Get on the bus about 11, sipping a drink and feeling fine. Hello.
Phone Booth Productions.
Hello, my name is Snoop Von Poop. The boys at Phone Booth Productions have decided to give me a podcast. So we're going to find out how that goes. So welcome to the Here's the Thing podcast. They asked me, who would you like to have as your first guest? I said, well, what's up with Theo Von? And he says, I don't do podcasts unless they have 100 episodes already. All right, moving on. So what about Elon Musk? Well, he's a little busy trying to break the firmament. All right. So narrowing it down to one was going to be tough. So I decided, fuck it, I'm having 3 guests on my first episode. So let me introduce them one at a time here. Please welcome Ted Logan to the podcast.
What's going on, dude?
He's the host of the Phone Booth podcast. How are you, sir?
I'm doing excellent now. I'm happy to be here.
I'm excited
for this.
I'm excited for you to be here. You know, I've been trying to get you on this podcast for a long time.
Yeah. And I finally made it for episode 1.
All right. Let's bring up guest number 2. Or as I refer to him as Wince. He's the host of the Dualistic podcast. He comes from a place called Comoros, wherever the hell in the world that is. But their capital city is called Moroni, for those that don't know. How are you, Wince?
It's a nice place.
Yeah?
I am good.
Thank God
Very
for
good.
Starlink, right?
Yeah. Without that, we would be back in the Stone Age.
All right, let's bring up our next guest. Please welcome Jonah Stormrider, host of the Philosopher King podcast. How are you, Jonah?
Yes, sir. Doing well. Happy to be here, man.
Happy to have you here. And for those who don't know, we all guest together on the Phone Booth live episodes, so it's quite an honor to have these guys here today. We don't really get to talk much to one another because we always seem to have a subject to talk about. Well, tonight we have no subject. But we're going to just kind of get to know each other, you know, because, although we work together, we don't really know that much about one another. So I figured, what better way, you know, let's get to know one another. So what I've decided here today is we're going to play a little game called Are You Garbage? And this is an homage to one of my favorite podcasts, the Are You Garbage podcast. So when anybody tries to say to me, and you know who you are, oh, that's just a ripoff of Are You Garbage? That's exactly what it is, okay? I'm stealing some of their questions to ask these guys because they're fucking great questions to get to know someone. But we're going to call it Are You Poop? So this is the poop edition of Are You Garbage? Are You Poop?
Sounds shitty already.
Are you pure shit?
Yes, there you go. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask each of you the same questions, and give a little background story to it, whatever you got to say, and we'll go one by one, and then we'll see. So I'll start with you, Ted. Give me a little backstory about you. Where are you from? How'd you grow up? Middle class, rich, poor? Tell me a little bit.
I was born in South Florida, Broward County, Broward General Hospital. I still live in the area. Well, not still, again. But I grew up very poor. Very poor. Lights being cut out, all kinds of shit.
Do your parents still live in the same house?
No. My father is not alive anymore, and my mom lives in...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Delray.
Okay.
Long time ago.
All right. So you grew up poor.
Real quick.
Yeah. Oh, okay, man.
You asked, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, they still live in the same house. Dad's just in the backyard.
All right. Close enough, right? They're still neighbors. All right. How about you, Jonah? How did you grow up?
I grew up in the Midwest in a suburb of Chicago.
All right.
Spent the first decade there, the next decade in California, and then the last decade overseas before coming back here.
Okay. All right. I'm from the
So
suburbs of Chicago as well, so we got that in common. That's nice. And you Wince. Let's hear it.
Whatever he tells you isn't going to be the truth anyway.
I don't
so-
believe it already. He hasn't even answered a question, and I still don't believe him already.
Yeah, I grew up. I should have grown up rich, but I
Should.
grown up pretty poor.
Pretty poor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Middle
Because
class?
my father was rich.
Okay.
My father was like my father was homeless in the beginning of his life, but then he worked himself up into becoming one of the biggest foam
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
foam creators in Iran.
Okay.
So he was rich, but then he sent me and my two brothers and my mother to Sweden when it was a war in 1987. There was a war between Iran and Iraq between 1980 and 1988. So during that time, he sent us to Sweden.
Man, I was in an Uber yesterday, and the driver was from Iraq, right? And I was talking to him. I'm like, yeah, I'm on this podcast with this Iranian guy, and he just shut down. He didn't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, you know why?
I was like, was there a beef between you guys? Like, I didn't know.
They hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iranians do not like Arabs, and I guess it's the same back to Iranians, because I think Iranians, their thing is they think Arabs are pretty dumb, and they don't like them. So that's the deal.
is it true?
Is it?
Well, no comment.
Oh man, that's good stuff. All right, so let's get into the questions here, and like I said, I'm going to ask each one of you one at a time, and we'll get your answers here.
Woo.
Ted, what is the name of the street you grew up on?
Oh my god.
24th Street.
24th Street. That is straight up trash.
That's how they name shit down here, bro.
I know it's the same in every major city
But the cool
too.
part was it was right next to 25th Street, so that was
Hey.
pretty cool.
And 23rd is on the other side, yeah?
No, that's bullshit. Don't make stuff up.
Oh, all right. That's on the other side of 8 Mile.
No, that was the tracks, not 23rd. It was the train
Yeah.
tracks, and then on the other side was 20.
How about you, Jonah?
A street called Woodhurst Lane.
Woodhurst Lane. That sounds fancy.
He's like
Middle class.
Middle class.
We
All
lost
right.
you, Ted. We
Ted,
lost
you're
you,
muted now.
You have no audio, Ted.
I think it's on the mic when you hit the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Well, is this your first podcast, guy?
You
Let's ask Vince. Let's bring out his mic.
Oh, I know what it is.
There
Oh,
he is.
welcome back.
He's back.
want my address?
I don't need your address. What's the name of the street you go up on? Allah Boulevard, or what? I mean, what is it?
All right. It was called Hurtigsgatan.
Hurtigsgatan.
I don't know whether or not that's classy or not. That's why I couldn't wait to talk to you, because I think some of your answers are going to be so good, man.
It is what it is.
We cannot hear you, Ted.
Nothing. Well, Ted's fixing his mic there. Let's
I
ask.
threw him out.
I didn't throw him out. He threw himself out. Let's
Uh-huh.
ask Jonah. Jonah, what was the name of the school you went to growing up?
Ooh, you're gonna like this one. Home.
Home.
Homeschooled, actually. K through 12. I never went to public school.
Wow,
private.
That's a great
Nothing.
school.
that's some
My
classy
first
shit
class-
right there, boy.
My first classroom experience was when I was 17 years old and my first day in college.
Wow. Yes.
Okay.
Welcome
Yep.
back, Ted.
I bumped the power thing, and when I did, it changed inputs on me, and I switched it back, but it didn't switch back. So
I remember my first podcast.
yeah, you're gonna remember your last one too if you keep it up.
So, all right, Ted, you're on the hot seat. What's the name of the school you went to growing up?
Wilton Manors Elementary, or Sunrise Middle, or Fort Lauderdale High.
Oh, okay. All kinds
There
of
we
them. All right. And Mr. Wentz.
That was which school are you talking about? Like there is like in the like when you're small, middle. What?
He's like, I went to the adult
Yeah, I mean,
school
just
in Argentina.
yeah, just like your elementary school, whatever.
Elementary school. That was called Fredrika Bremer.
Fredrika Bremer.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's
All
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, hold on.
Exactly what I thought he would
Homeschool.
say.
Very interesting. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Jonah with the
Yeah.
homeschool. That's definitely a classy place to go to school.
Are you guys
Actually,
surprised?
technically, no class.
Technically, who taught you the most? Your mom or your dad? Or did you have like
So
a nanny
it was
that
only
did?
my mom at first, and then I was just learning from the books at my own pace. And then once I got to like high school level and it was too advanced for me to just learn on my own, I had some outside tutors like for engineering and higher level math. That was it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
So it was
Um,
Rich.
I'm so jealous of you, man. Homeschool was what I wished for. What I was wishing for my whole fucking youth to be at home.
Stay home and learn.
Yeah.
well, I remember so my folks when I approached high school age, they were like, "Hey, why don't you go? You can choose if you want to stay home or go to high school." And they let me shadow a buddy of mine, my best friend at the time. I shadowed him for at high school to see what it was like, to see if I wanted to go to his. It was like a private Christian school. I was miserable. It was so much wasted time. I was like, if we just all sat in the same room all day, we would learn twice as much in half the time. What the heck? All this walking around and waiting between. Anyways, so I was like, no, mom and dad, I'm staying home.
Dude, that was the best part of school. Walking around, not being in class.
yeah, right. The best
I
part of
prefer
school
getting
is
out
not
at
being
one.
in school.
Yes.
Yeah, I prefer getting out at 1 and walking across the street to play with my bros.
All right, guys. Here the next question. And this is for all of you. I'm only going to ask it once, and you guys can just give your answer.
Uh-oh.
Has your mom ever cut your hair?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
You lost audio again,
Ted,
Ted.
your audio is gone.
No way.
Um,
This
In
is
all
crazy.
the podcasts with him, I have never seen him have any audio.
Never
issues.
happened.
hey, it happens. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I remember getting a really ugly, it looks like the head of a dick, like
right. They call it a bowl cut out
The
here.
bowl cut.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
I don't know
So
about
we had asked if your
Crazy.
mom had ever cut your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was usually my grandfather, but
Okay.
my mom did
Nice.
before.
Nice.
Did you ever have like the bowl cut? Like we were just talking with Vince, and Vince was saying that he had the bowl style cut.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. 100%.
What was it about that haircut that was so popular in the day, man?
I don't know.
Right?
What was funny was one day we were going to take family pictures, and my brother thought it was a good idea to cut his own bangs right before it. So we have this family picture where his bangs are all fucked up. Because he thought it was
man.
going to be good.
That's
Man.
amazing.
And he'll never live it down because there's proof.
Okay.
Was it the Beatles who started that trend with that haircut?
It's similar to a Beatles haircut. But
Really ugly one, yeah.
I think people in the 80s actually put bowls on their head and cut the hair around it. Like, I mean,
It's
it
a
was
way
a
to
weird
do it.
time. It was a weird time. My mom used to cut mine with like, you know what a Flowbee is?
Yeah.
What is a
Oh,
Flowbee?
yeah.
Oh,
A Flowbee is like clippers, like hair clippers, like with a vacuum attached to it. Now, we didn't have the actual Flowbee. We had one that attached to our Kirby vacuum. Like it came with clippers. So yeah, it was
We had a
brutal.
Bobo Flowbee.
Oh man.
That's so funny.
But how about this? Did you guys ever drink milk with your dinner?
No.
No.
Never.
Never. With
Never.
dinner,
Wow.
never with dinner.
All
Lots
three of
people
you.
do, but
Yeah.
All three of you. Wow, that's crazy.
It's just weird. Like people who drink milk with like spaghetti. Like, what are you doing?
Right?
No.
So that's
Yeah.
a
Rules,
capital
man.
sin.
There's fucking rules.
Snoop, what are
Don't
you
break
doing
'em.
drinking that shit with
Drinking what
food?
shit? I don't.
Milk.
I don't. It's just it's a question to know to get to know you, like so I can gauge
Mm.
whether or not you're poop or not.
Yeah, but you thought
Oh.
it was weird that all three of us said no.
Because-
which implies that you would say yes.
No, I hated milk growing up. My mother never forced it upon me, but a lot of people drank milk, you know. I
Yeah.
think I went to visit my father at one point, and I want to say he maybe made me drink milk maybe one time with dinner.
It's like it's good for
but-
your bones.
I must say though,
right.
when I realized that it came from a cow's, ball sack or whatever,
It comes from a cow's tit.
Whoa, bro. Somebody's been giving you some improper information.
That's the wrong
Playing
shit,
a
man.
cruel joke on you.
when I understood that it came from somewhere in the cow, I was like, ew. Before that, I was like, oh, what is this white thing? Oh, all right. But then when they told me what that white thing was, it changed something in my head. I was like, why am I
You
drinking?
didn't find it. You didn't
Huh?
find it utterly appetizing.
No, I didn't. I complete opposite actually. I was like,
Lost
You
in
know?
translation. Udders are what milk comes out of on a cow, and he said,
Ah,
Those
lost
are
in-
things so
appetizing.
utterly.
It was a
appetizing.
really bad dad joke pun.
That's a
but
bad
I-
dad joke.
It's great.
pretty good at but yeah, I understood this comes from an animal's something. I was like,
Do you eat cheese? I mean, it's the same.
I think I
thing
did,
is-
but I didn't make the connection yet. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
this question kind of goes along the same lines, and I'm just going to ask probably Jonah this one. Have you ever put ice in your wine?
On rare occasions, but I almost never. No, I think
He's like,
it's a
only
crime.
when I'm taking it in the ass. That's the
That's
only
a crime.
time.
That's a good way to do it. It gets
Why
hot.
didn't you ask me, bro?
guess
do
hot?
you put ice in your wine, Ted? Do you put ice in your
Never.
beer?
I would never put ice in either of those ever.
Right? Oh man, how trashy is that? Oh. All right. How about this one for all of you? Have you ever worn Jenko jeans?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, I
yes.
figured you would say
That's
yes to
all
this.
I
one.
wore in high school. When I could afford them, I got them at thrift stores. That's the only way I had them. But yes, I wore them. So did my wife. Those were her favorite jeans ever. Fucking
Oh,
Jinkos.
man.
Yes.
Which ones are that? Are that
The
those
big
that are
leg
flat?
ones.
Ah,
The
the
big
flat,
leg
boxy
ones.
ones.
No, they're more of like really baggy and big.
Ah,
Like in the late '90s, it was all the rage to wear.
the hip hop
Jenkos.
thing.
Like you could walk and you wouldn't even not the hip hop thing, the skater thing. You could
Yeah.
walk and you wouldn't
Mm.
even see people's feet moving because the pants were so big. They just looked like they were hovering.
Ah, got it. Nah.
But yes, I have for sure.
How about you, Jonah? I doubt it.
I had one pair that I wore for a short amount of time in early high school age, but it didn't last long. It's not my style.
Okay. And Vince, you probably didn't because you didn't know what
I
they
think
were.
I wore it once.
They didn't have them
Yeah.
over there.
They did. They did,
Right.
but
Colorado. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, but I really didn't like that shit. I think I wore it once and skipped it. You know.
You were too cool. Bro, it's cool. It's okay to make fun of me because I wore Jinkos and I could have put a freaking VHS in the back pocket.
Said,
I
is
had
that what
gigantic pockets.
is that what this woman? What is her name? Sweeney. Swing Sweeney.
Oh,
Sweeney,
yeah.
Sydney Sweeney.
What's
Oh.
not to go into that, but why is that plaster all over the place? I don't even know who she is, but now I do.
Yeah, because they're trying to turn it into something. Again,
She's not
to
even that
derail,
good looking.
But people can spend 20 years saying black is beautiful, but the first time a white girl says she has good genes, all of a sudden it's eugenics and it's Nazism and it's all this. Are you insinuating that all other genes are bad? Like, no.
No,
you
you're
didn't
projecting
say
your
that.
inferiority complex. That's all.
That's ridiculous.
It is
It's
ridiculous.
absurd, and it
It's
makes me
absurd.
wonder what they're distracting us from.
Ah.
Because this came out of nowhere, and it's taking up all the media, everything.
And she doesn't even look that good though.
Oh yeah.
She looks ordinary.
Ugh. I mean, listen, I'm not. She's not like
To
on
be
my list.
fair,
She's
he
pretty
lives in
cute.
Sweden. He lives
Dude.
in Sweden, so he's saying she looks
Yeah.
ordinary because
Well,
No, that's
there.
not what it is.
She probably
There's
looks like a 5 or a 6 compared to most women in Sweden, from what I
no,
understand.
I've
So, I
seen
get it, Vince. I
I've
get
seen
it.
American women look way better than this. So it
Oh yeah,
just
she's
feels
definitely not my type. But
it
I could
feels
agree
like it's
she's pretty,
something.
but
Yeah, it feels like it's an organic push here. But anyways, Snoop Dogg.
it's
I
all
have a theory we can
masterminded
talk
by
about.
American Eagle. That's what it is. They started all of this because it's the genius advertising campaign. They started the ad and the pushback of the ad. That's where I'm at.
Yep.
Playing
Yeah.
both sides, dualistic.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Well,
dualistic.
it's they're inverting the catastrophic what had happened to Bud Light, which was all of conservative America came up and said, heck no, and boycotted them, and everybody saw what happened to them. American Eagle has had their gene. They've been absolutely cratering as a company for the last 4 or 5 years. They were desperately trying to do something, and they're like, let's inspire conservative America. That's what I think is
Smart.
going on.
That's
I agree with
super
Ted.
smart.
They hit it out of the park. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're getting
Sports
all the
reference.
attention. Yeah, they're getting all the attention they could ask for.
I think that's what it was.
Smart. Very
Love
smart.
it. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of the questions, I think, from here on out are going to be kind of geared towards more adulthood. You know, those last questions there are kind of how you grew up a little bit. So let's get into how you guys live today.
How boring. Why did we leave the childhood already?
Because we have a ton of questions here to get through.
Okay.
Do you have a fridge in the garage?
I don't have a garage.
You don't have a garage.
No, I don't.
Same.
No garage, Vince?
Are you talking about right now?
Yeah, right now.
Yes.
No, fuck no. That we never had that in Sweden.
No
Never.
garage. I'm the only one with a garage.
No, there was garages.
In
no
Sweden,
fridge in the
you
garage.
put stuff outside. It's in the freezer.
True, true.
Yeah, it is very common. I will say I've worked in people's houses doing AC and other stuff my whole life, and the majority of houses who have a garage have a refrigerator in them.
Dude,
I have a garage in my I have a garage in my refrigerator.
How did that work out?
No, I have a fridge in my garage for sure.
I remember seeing, American TV shows or whatever, and seeing you guys having garages and shit. I was like, these motherfuckers are living good, man. They
we gotta
have their
we gotta
own
take care of our
garage.
sobs, bro.
Yeah.
Our subs.
All right, let's say I come to visit you at your house, okay? And you offer me some water. How you serving it to me? Is it going to be a bottled water? You got a filtered water? Is it coming from the fridge? Like what kind of water are you serving me? From the tap?
Yeah,
I'm
straight
going
from the
last
tap,
on
but
this
I'm
one.
I'm gonna hold it for like 20 seconds, so it's really cold for you.
Really? They have cold water there.
Yeah. But hey, listen, I think Sweden has way better water than America.
I bet you do.
Yeah, guaranteed.
I wouldn't doubt
Guaranteed.
that at all.
So Ted, what kind of water are you serving me?
Tap water.
Tap
For
water?
you? No. I mean, unfortunately, because of my job, most of the water I have, because I have to bring a lot of water to work. It's very hard to bring a lot of water to work without bringing bottles of water, especially because I don't drink filtered water or drinking water. I only drink spring water. So I got plastic bottles of spring water. That's what you're going to get. I wish I didn't have plastic. I wish I could have them all in glass. But honestly, I don't think I can afford with the amount of water that I drink to buy the brands that are in glass bottles. And I mean, I could take them out of plastic and put them in glass, but come on.
Don't you just hear Ali Angel in your head
I
now?
know.
Yeah.
What are you
Kill
doing?
me.
Totally. Check this out. El Poopy, his water, he drinks out of glass bottles. It's Aquapana. The shit is like I think it's almost $3 a liter.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, you fancy. Like, and it's good water. I mean, it's always
I would be
cold.
spending $25-$30 a day on water.
Yeah.
Just for water at work. So, 'cause I drink a lot of water.
Dude, I remember when I drank Coca-Cola way back in the early 90s. And they used to be in glass, these glass ones.
Yeah.
And then they went into plastic.
Yeah.
And then I tried the both of them. The difference is quite big. Like there is a difference that comes with the glass.
Well, you know what's nice near me is we can get Mexican Coke here, and it's
They
always
still have
in the
Did
glass.
you
bottle.
hear
Yeah.
that Trump's pushing for Coke to have real sugar in all their products now?
Really?
Well, they should.
Well, that's the big difference between Coke and the glass is typically Mexican Coke, which has cane sugar
Yep.
rather than the corn syrup. So
Yeah,
it's
that's what
actually
he's pushing for, to get rid of the
Yep.
corn
Yeah.
syrup.
That's good.
exactly.
But
That's
since
what,
we're
but Vince, that's why
conspiracy
they
people,
taste so different.
while we're on
Ah.
it real quick, you guys, you were talking about the glass bottles and plastic bottles. You know who started the whole recycling movement?
Some fucking Rockefeller.
That was going to be my guess too.
The soda companies.
Yeah, yeah.
Because all the drinks used to be in glass, but they wanted to start putting stuff in aluminum cans and plastic, and it wasn't disposable or biodegradable. So they started this whole movement in order to put guilt on the consumer to make you feel like now it's your responsibility. Like, you're buying these products. It used to be that they had to be responsible and put them in containers that could be reused, like glass bottles. You don't have to go through all the energy of melting them down. You just reuse the glass bottle. So then they could do it for cheaper. So they shifted the blame to the consumer by putting that whole guilt on us about, oh, you need to recycle. All those fucking Indians crying commercials, those were all paid for by the by basically all the consumer, the soda cans, aluminum cans, all of that. When they wanted to switch it, they all got together and said, hey, let's make them feel bad.
Dude,
Well, how crazy is it that the plastic, which is made from oil, and that guy figured out how to take the used plastic and turn it into fuel, and now he's missing.
Must have been a hat person. But listen, they did the same similar thing with the recycling of the, when you go and get money for your bottles. It's recycling, right? What's it called? Yeah. You have to pay that charge when you buy it, and then you get that back once you've done their work. Like once you go and do their work, you get that money back. Like they're getting you to work for them. It's beautiful.
Well, what's sad is, like, near me, they don't even recycle anymore. They stopped the recycling program because it's just not cost efficient. We're shipping everything over to China to be recycled, and it's just not cost efficient. So they stopped doing it. But
remember that episode in Seinfeld?
A big scam and a big money. Yeah, with Kramer transporting the trash.
Kramer and Newman, they're like calculating, like if we take it to this state during fucking some weird holiday day for the what is it called, mailman. He's like, I can use that truck and get it to. Yeah, that's a beautiful episode. Yeah,
so great.
But all right, let's get back on track here. How do you keep your butter? You keep your butter in the fridge? You keep it on the counter? How do you keep your butter?
Fridge.
Yeah. Jonah?
I use ghee and animal fats, man. I don't use butter.
What's ghee?
A ghee, Japanese kimono.
It would be closest to lard, I guess. It's not, but it's it's rendered fat, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I use that, or like bacon fat, or like when you make the bacon, it leaves a bunch of that fat behind. I have a bacon strainer, a bacon fat strainer. So I pour the fat out, and it strains out the pieces of bacon, and I'm left with this beautiful, creamy, deliciousness.
All right. And you, Wince?
I was never a butter guy. I mean, of course, we have butter and it's in the fridge, but I'm just saying something happened when I was really young, when I tasted butter for the first time.
Whoa. I
was like, what is this? It doesn't taste anything, but it does taste something. And it gave me some of these things in my, like, I want to, what is it called?
Vomit?
Gag. Yeah, I became Lady Gag. I wanted to almost gag.
All right. Well, let me ask this, since we're talking about butter. This is kind of along the same lines. Do you use mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
Mayonnaise. That's good. Who you asking?
Mayonnaise.
I'll ask everybody.
Oh man.
I think Miracle
mayonnaise.
Whip is disgusting.
It is fucking disgusting,
it.
man. My
And if you
mother
ever
used to
bring that
serve it to
shit
me.
near me,
Ooh, it's
What is
rough.
that? What is that?
It's a different kind of mayonnaise.
It's like mayonnaise, just
Ah.
with sugar added to
Yeah.
it.
Ah,
Is pretty much it.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
man.
good.
Well,
Oh,
and
it's brutal.
I haven't had even a spot of mayonnaise. I haven't had Miracle Whip. I don't think since I was a little kid. My grandma gave it to me, but I haven't had mayonnaise in years. As soon as I found out there were seed oils in it and how many seed oils, I'm like, nope, see ya. So no more for me.
Look at, people listening to this are getting health tips just by watching today.
Yep.
This is
There
incredible.
we go.
You can make your own
I
if
have
you
a
wanted,
practical-
Jonah. Very easily with
It's
the egg
true.
and whatever kind of oil you wanted.
It's true. If I
If you
ever
were so
had
inclined.
sandwiches that needed mayonnaise, if I ever decided to eat gluten again, yes.
Like,
Quick
I'll
question. though, I
remember
do have a practical question I've wanted to ask for a long time. How, when you keep your butter in the fridge, butter is supposed to be spread unless you're cooking with it. How do you spread cold butter?
oh, I take it
Cold,
out
hard
when
butter.
I know I take it out before. And if it's something that I have to do in a jiffy, I'll warm it up before I do because you can't. You just rip through bread or whatever. But I love cooking, so I plan it all out and I fucking I used to microwave it, but not anymore. Now I'll put it in a little pot just for a little bit, like just a short time, and it loosens up, and then you take it and spread it. But I generally take it out ahead of time and in preparation.
Well, the classy answer is you have both. You keep your butter in the fridge, but you take one stick out and you keep it in a cabinet. You don't want it stored on the counter. You got to keep it in the cabinet and you bust it out when you're trying to spread it. But
there's those little trays. When I was growing up, I was growing up, we had the little tray with the cap on it, like a porcelain tray with the cap on it.
Yeah.
So it sat right in the middle of the table.
Yeah, with a little butter knife on the side. Yep. Now, something that most people don't stop to think about. Am I the only lefty, or are you guys? Any of you guys lefties?
No. My wife is.
I'm ambidextrous, but
right hand.
So butter knives are one of those tools that are designed like scissors that are designed for righties. They just don't work for lefties as well. You have to figure out how to hold it all funky, and it doesn't.
Scissors are designed for right-handed people.
Yes, they are.
Really?
Because of the
them in your
the
left
way the
hand.
handle is. Yeah, when the curvature, because of the curvature of the grip, and then also.
Wrong podcast, Jonah.
when you squeeze down, because of the way your fingers torque the handle, it actually separates. If you're with right-handed, it pushes the blades together. If you use the left hand, it'll actually push the blades apart because of the torque that you're applying. So it won't cut. It'll split. So you can't even cut paper. It's ridiculous.
Interesting.
Scissoring's
It's
tough
a
as a
right-handed
lefty.
person's world.
Oh man,
I'd rather have that than lefties. Yeah.
But all right, let's move on to the next question here. Have you ever owned anything purchased with Marlboro miles or Camel Cash, anything like that? I can't wait to hear Ted's answer.
No, my answer's no, but I think that's a fucking hilarious question.
It really
Some
is.
motherfucker's gonna say yes.
I mean, I know I sure as hell tried when I was a kid, because I started smoking early, man, when I was about 12 years old, which, was all the rage
Damn.
back then was the Marlboro miles,
You wanted the leather jacket?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, anything would have been cool, How about you, Jonah?
As soon as you asked the question, I had to deduce what that was by the words you were using and like process of elimination. Oh, this must be something you can build up in credits with a certain number of cigarette packs from certain brands that you buy. If you stay faithful to them, you build up credits and then you can buy something in a catalog or something. Like,
yeah,
I have never even heard of that before today.
Really?
Cigarettes. On every pack of cigarettes, there was however many miles.
When did they stop doing it? In the mid to late 90s, they stopped doing it. They don't do it anymore.
Once they could stop advertising, they probably stopped doing it. Or once they didn't advertise.
Yeah. So, Vince, do they have Marlboro in Sweden?
Hold on, you said miles on the cigarettes.
Oh, here's the translation. Here we go.
They just called them that.
Reward.
Okay.
It's just called. Consider the miles reward points.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't know.
Really, it's just
I was,
miles closer you are to your grave.
dude. I
Yeah, right.
hated.
In Sweden, maybe they call them fag miles.
Yeah, maybe. How many fag miles are you on? No, but I hated people who smoked until I was like 24. I was like, disgusting. You know, you guys are disgusting. You know.
Now
Yeah.
look at you.
Now look at me.
All right.
Karma, right? That's karma.
Do any of you guys have any aunts or uncles that are younger than you?
I was
No.
gonna say something, but I won't.
Say it.
He pleads the fifth.
I was gonna say, do I look Spanish?
I have a couple nephews that are older than me. So it's kind of the inverse of that.
So yeah, they have
They
an uncle
right. That's
that's
yeah.
younger
So
than them.
they have my mom is their aunt. Yeah, that's younger than.
wow.
Or no, I'm their. Yeah,
Well,
it's the inverse.
I guess in fairness, my mom's uncle has like 9 kids. So from the oldest one to the youngest one, they definitely have that going on, but not
Yeah.
with me. But yeah, so it makes sense.
And Vince, how do they do it in Islamabad?
Yeah, I don't have any uncles or aunties that are younger than me.
They're still fighting in the war, or what?
Yeah, they're trying to build their own town somewhere.
Okay, all right. Have any of you guys ever named your car?
Mm.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you did.
What was the name of it?
Katrina.
Okay.
Well, because it was
That's
Kia.
weird.
So if you drop out some of the letters of Kia, you have Katrina.
Okay. All right.
Now, why would you name your car? I don't get it.
A lot of people do that. It's a thing.
I guess it's an American custom. Yeah, a lot of people be like, "Oh man, I gotta go drive Betty," or whatever.
Okay, I've heard that now.
Yeah.
Now that you say it, yeah.
Ted, did you have a name for your car?
No, I've never really given a shit about vehicles. I mean, only because, in all fairness, because I can't have the vehicles I do give a shit about, which are not new fancy vehicles. I like old cars.
Yeah.
If I could have anything, I'd have a 1950 something truck. That's what I would have. That's my
like them step side, like them old school step sides. Yeah, those are sick.
That I would fucking love one of those. Second would be one of those old the paneled, what were they, Wagoneers or whatever, wood panel.
Those are dope. What about the station wagon? Remember that have the backwards seat in it? You ever have that?
I'd take one of those.
Did any of you guys ever have those as a kid?
I didn't have one, but I've been in one.
Yeah.
I've been in one too, yeah.
I think my grandfather had ones, and I rode in one for sure.
They all ride bikes in Sweden, so.
Yeah.
Wagons? No, we don't have wagons.
Wagons. All right, so sticking with the car theme here for a second. When you go to the gas station, they have those squeegees that you can clean your windows with, Have you ever used the squeegee to clean your car? Not the window or the the windshield.
People do that. I'm like, what? The dude's really washing his whole car with the squeegee. It's free. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do it.
I've never done it.
No way.
I might have done it once.
Okay.
Why does that not surprise me?
I'm trying to think, like when I first got my first car, and I was just trying to take care of it, and I haven't tried my first machine car wash and shit. So I think I've done it once, but I've definitely.
I could see that, like if you had just gotten your car washed, or if it was a brand new car, and there's like bird poo on the hood right near the window, and you're washing the window, and you're like, let me just tag that one spot.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
but like.
There's people out there doing their whole hood.
Oh, I've never
doing the whole car. I've seen people do. Like they were there before I got there. They were still doing it when I left, and they're like, just dip on a corner panel. Dip.
Dude, recently though, I don't know if you guys had this problem, but there was a lot of fucking mosquitoes hitting the fucking windshield. We're talking they're getting sticky on the whole windshield. Like they're all over the place. I could barely, with my what is it called? With my I could barely get them off because the mosquito blood is so it stays on this fucking thing. So I have
We
to.
used to have that problem here. We don't have that anymore.
You don't have mosquitoes anymore.
No, we have
Those are
mosquitoes a little
probably
bit
the-
here and there, but they spray all the time. So when you drive on trips, you get there and there's like no bugs on your car anymore.
Mm.
Those are probably the genetically engineered
Bill Gates.
weapons from Bill Gates. Vince.
Yeah, Bill Gates mosquitoes. They're not coming off the screen. So I have to pull off to the side, go to a gas station and do that thing with the fucking because it didn't go off. I had to scrape them, and I have to scrape them really hard too, man.
They
Like
stick for sure.
persistence. There was persistence in these bloods of
Well,
the.
I would
out
love
here in
to
the
be
desert,
sitting back.
it's bad out here in the desert because the heat just bakes them on there too. Oh,
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you guys don't really have mosquitoes out there, man.
they
There's
do.
not enough water.
Yeah, I know, but like, so like I live near a lake, and so there's a lot near it because
Okay,
of the
yeah.
lake. And then
Fair
my roommate, she likes to put fountains everywhere, and so we got little water things everywhere. It's obnoxious.
Okay, quick
That's the one
question.
thing I
You know-
loved about Vegas: no mosquitoes. But
Snoop, you tell her you can get those little. It's like $10 for a pack of 12. You get these little. They're like little replicas. On the little metal sticks. You can stick them into the ground or wrap them around something right near like the
Dragonflies?
little water. The little replicas of dragonflies, which are the natural predator. The mosquitoes can't tell the difference between the replica and the real thing, and they'll stay away.
in
Interesting.
South Florida, we call them skeeter hawks.
Mosquito hawks, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what dragon.
Quick question: ticks or mosquitoes? Which would you prefer?
Well,
Mosquitoes.
ticks don't really bother humans too much. They mostly get on animals, right? And then
Well,
and
it's
then
like
and then
those
they
can
get
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 the
the-
long
Lyme
grass.
disease also,
Yeah.
which
Like-
is
Yeah.
a parasite.
yeah, like we don't have too many ticks out west.
So you
No,
you
you
pick
don't.
ticks. You pick ticks over mosquitoes, Snoop.
I don't like any of them.
Well, you have to choose, man. This is the game.
I'll pick a tick.
Tick.
Pick a tick.
I'll pick a tick. I'll tell you this. When I was
Just
down,
because it rhymes. Yeah.
I was in the Virgin Islands and there was a ton of mosquitoes around. But you know what? They didn't really like bother me. Like I was sitting at a bar right on the water on the beach, and they would not even come up to me. They were, looking for the sticky stuff, the sugar. And like they never even bothered me.
Yeah.
I never got bit once, and I never put any kind of like what is that stuff? Repellent, mosquito
Off.
repellent. Yeah. I never use any of that shit.
But
I never
doesn't
use
it?
sunscreen
You ever
either.
sprayed yourself with toxic chemicals?
I try not to.
Well, next
Doesn't
time
it-
you see a tick in your area, would you snap a photo for me? It's been a long time since anyone sent me a tick pic.
Yeah.
Tick, tick. But doesn't it
Should I
feel?
do there?
Doesn't it feel that they are manufactured? That the tick, they don't feel. There's something weird about
Well,
them.
well,
They
the
can-
Nazis created the Lyme disease through ticks, right?
It
Isn't that-
feels like they're like tanks. They're built for anything. Like you can't crush them, you can't burn them. They're like the
I'll
fuck.
get you.
I don't know.
If
I've
they
never had to
start
deal with
go
them.
in if they start to burrow in your skin and you pull them off, they'll leave the toxic part behind and just
Yeah.
bore in still.
Right? You have to take them
Kamikaze.
away so that you don't lose their head in there, right? Like
These ticks sound like
Yeah.
pricks, man.
We've hit them all now.
Hey, so do any of you guys have anything in your house that says "Live, Laugh, Love"?
No, I don't.
No.
That's fucking funny though, because I know people who do.
How
Vince
about-
didn't answer, so I'm assuming.
Oh, I
that
have
means he does.
live.
Oh,
There is
No.
something with live something.
No,
Live
no
like
"Live, Laugh, Love."
no, just live like something. I don't remember what it says. Live. It says big. Live and then something. I don't remember what that is under
laugh,
it.
love.
All right, all right. How about this?
Probably. right.
How about this? You ever brush your teeth in the shower?
It has
Yeah.
happened.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you ever pee in the shower?
It has happened.
Come on, man.
I mean, but do you do it on the regular? Like, are you brushing your teeth in the shower all the
While
time?
you're being-
Hey,
Are you peeing in the shower all the time?
wasn't it an episode on Seinfeld where George said, "What? It's a sewer. What do you say? A pipe, like the rest of the things."
I think he did say that. That sounds familiar now that you say that. Yeah, I think he might.
And everybody was like,
Wait.
"Ooh,
Those are the new episodes right now in Sweden.
yeah,
right.
very good."
So to tie that question back to the idea of the podcast here, do you guys know what waffle stomping is? This is so
No.
ghetto.
Is that
Waffle
I think Ted-
stomping.
I think Ted knows.
is that a fight at the
have
Waffle
heard it.
House?
I've heard it, and it's right at the tip of my tongue, and I know it's gonna be bad.
It's when you take a dump in the shower and then you have to stamp it down the drain.
Oh,
Dude, I've never heard
Isn't
of that shit.
gross? I can't believe that some people actually do that, but that's a thing. I guess they have a name for it.
There's, I mean so that is back to. So have you ever heard of a glass bottom boat?
No.
I don't know what
I
you're
think
about
you
to
can figure
reference,
out what that is.
but
So
I
think
have.
about laying underneath a glass coffee table while someone does something above you.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
Skull and Bones initiation. No.
Shit.
Yeah, glass bottom boat, bro.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right. Well, so while we're talking about shit right now, let me ask you guys this, and I'll start with Ted on this one because this is going to be specific to you, and then I'll ask these
Oh,
two guys
Lord.
in a different way. But have you ever shit on a tour bus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you know that's rule number one, man. You broke it.
No, on top of though.
Oh, on top of
On the roof?
He's so full of shit.
No, I haven't. We used to use buckets, and you just put like a Publix or
Oh
a
man.
grocery bag. I mean, if you had to, you had nowhere
Yeah.
to go. What else you gonna do?
Yeah. Oof. So you two, have you ever shit on an airplane? Is the best way I could ask you guys. 'Cause I just assume you haven't been on a tour bus. I know Ted has. So you ever shit on an airplane?
This is so shitty, this podcast. But no, no.
All
I
right.
mean, I try to avoid it because I try to avoid shitting in public in general.
Yeah. Right.
Me
Because
too.
it's
Is that
just-
because you don't have a portable
Look.
bidet from Lux Bidet, Jonah?
There you go. That's it.
It's mostly
Do you have
because
a
I don't have
purse?
portable blowtorch to burn the fucking bathroom down of all the scum that's been in it before. I
Yeah.
fucking use it.
Yep.
Snoop, do you have
I
a
don't
purse?
believe in germs.
Do I have a
keep that in.
purse? Why
Do you
would I
have a purse for your Lux Bidet portable?
Okay,
bidet?
first of all, it's fucking European and it's a man bag,
Merce.
right?
All right.
Immerse.
Man bag.
Hell, I don't have a fucking purse. Why would I have a purse?
No, just for your bidet.
It comes with its own
Bidet.
pouch. You know,
Oh.
you know, this is
Carry that
high end
pouch
shit.
around.
Go to
That's
luxbidet.com and use promo code Snoop and get yours today.
Do it.
You guys ever walk through a drive-through
Yes, at a Taco Bell actually. So lowest end. Yeah.
on tour? Probably.
I've
huh?
actually even no. When I was younger, I've actually even driven through a drive-through backwards just to be funny one time. So that was fun.
Did you guys see the video going around last week of the truck that the guy put
The
everything backwards, and so he has to drive backwards? That shit was cool, man.
It's cool.
Then he got
man.
pulled over. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Vince, do they have drive-throughs in Sweden?
Yeah, but it was taking off in the 90s. Like, it wasn't a normal thing.
Have you ever walked through one?
Only to tell them you missed some of the dips that you were supposed to put in the bag, you know?
You missed the dips.
Okay, hold on. I have another question. Let's
The only time I ever did that, I tried that and I was refused service. But the only time I ever did that, it was after I don't remember if it was McDonald's or someplace else, but I was in high school or something, and it was after they had officially closed. It was like 5 minutes after they had closed the in-store part at 10:05, and I was like, dang it, I missed it. The drive's open for another hour. So I walked around there like, sorry, man, no service.
yeah, gotta be in a
I'm like,
car. All right, how about this? Do you guys have a collection of fast food condiments, like packets of ketchup, packets of whatever the sauce is? No?
Maybe some Chinese food soy sauce packets.
Soy sauce or
possibly.
something, yeah. A fortune cookie laying around or something.
In the fridge right now.
Or a drawer.
Or
I
A
mean,
drawer with them.
a drawer in the fridge, either one.
Maybe some salt bags.
Salt
know?
packets. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't know why you'd keep them because you probably got a shaker full of salt, right?
And some pepper ones too. Pepper, yeah.
All right. You ever use plastic cutlery for a dinner?
yeah.
Plastic cups.
Why would you
Plastic
wash?
cutlery, like a fork and knife made of plastic.
Yeah, you know, when you move from one place to another and you haven't unpacked the stuff and you gotta eat. Yeah, in a situation like that, I think, yeah.
Well, yeah, like or obviously sometimes when you order certain foods out, it comes with the cutlery, like the fork and knife, and it just
Okay.
makes more sense. But not like
Yeah.
if I'm eating at home. I think the question is, if I'm eating at home, do I ever use that just because I have it in the drawer, I have it at the house, or I have, you know what I'm saying? No.
Maybe
No.
all your silverware is in the dishwasher and yeah. All right. All right. How about this one here? Do you have any empty food containers that you use for storing food? Like you keep the container from your takeout and then you make something at home yourself and then you got leftovers, so you use that container to store it. Do you have any of those laying around the house?
No.
No?
No.
No, my wife will only store stuff in glass containers. She
Okay.
won't use any of that
Nice.
stuff. So.
Hold on, what
Good.
container are you talking about? Like Chinese food containers?
Well, I mean, Chinese food is usually the box, you know.
Yeah.
But like a lot of places nowadays, like the Chinese food places near me, like they have plastic containers, and so you can, put the lid back
I mean,
on
they
it.
are reusable.
Yeah, they're reusable, but you
Yeah,
can't be putting them through the dishwasher and shit, because it when you heat up that plastic, it releases chemicals and stuff.
Yeah.
BPA's and
Funny
BPCs, whatever they're
story.
called.
I don't even have a dishwasher.
You don't have a dishwasher?
Nope, I've never had a dishwasher in my life.
That question's not on the list, but I think I should add it.
Dude,
Except for
get
when I
you
lived
should
with
get one.
my aunt and uncle. I mean, I could, but
It
there's only
saves
two of
so
us.
much time.
Ted, I'm right there with you. In the last two apartments that are like I'm in a house. I rent a house now, but the last two places I've rented, there was a wash machine, a dishwasher in both. But I have never used either. So the last like 3 or 4 years, I still it's just me, man. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, dishwashing dishes, it can actually break relationships, like fighting over dishes.
Not in this house.
Yeah, you got some solid shit right there.
My wife refuses to let me do the dishes because she says I don't clean them good enough to her standards. So she washes all dishes.
See, that's
you
the
don't do it
trick,
right.
see, Ted.
Give it to
That's the trick.
I don't do
Oh,
it
I'm
right.
sorry, honey. I just don't do it as good as you do.
On purpose.
Shh, don't blow up my spot, bro. It's been
The
working
same-
great for like 9 years.
The same with the laundry. Sometimes she's like, "Oh, I'm tired of doing the laundry." I'm like, "Okay, let me do it." No, you don't know how to do it.
You do
Okay.
it real bad.
Okay, then no complaint.
All right.
Both of us do the laundry, but she does it better because she'll do it and it's all folded, and I do hers, and I'm like, it's on
I
the
know. I wish I had someone to do my laundry. I don't mind cleaning the whole house. I just hate doing laundry, man. It's like, just remembering, that it's in the wash and got to move it to the dryer. It's like, shit, you get
Yeah.
sidetracked.
First world white people problem.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So
Right?
Snoop,
Totally.
it's only me and you who are for dishwasher machines.
I mean, I'm not against them, especially for people who have a family and kids, and you're just trying to keep up, and you got tons of
Yeah.
dishes. Like, yeah, that's good for you. And if
Yeah.
I had one in my house, maybe I'd use it once in a while. But there's not. I live in an old house, and we could add one, but I don't feel the need to, and neither one of us do.
Mm.
All right. Do any of you guys have a collection of takeout menus?
Yes, I have a file in our filing cabinet.
You have a
of that.
filing cabinet.
Well,
Some people
It's-
have like a drawer that they keep them in. You have
Well,
a
okay.
filing cabinet.
That's not all that's in there, and it's not just a filing cabinet. It's the same thing that like our printer and stuff sits on, and you open it, and one side's a filing cabinet, and the other side is where we keep our paraphernalia, let's say.
Okay. Would you care to explain that to people, Ted?
Extra bags of weed, extra rolling papers, the extra.
And where is
beer,
that
the
drawer
extra
at?
I already
How about
gave
this?
Too much away.
Have you ever taken a picture of your food before eating it?
No.
No?
I have.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not someone who does it all the time, but I have in certain occasions, especially when someone was like, "Oh, tell me how it is when you go there," and I'm like, blah blah blah. But
Yeah,
I'm
I-
like, I
takes
can't
pictures
eat
of everything.
until I fucking take
I
it.
never understood that shit.
Yeah.
That trend where
Well,
they
so
were
like-
starting. Yeah.
For me, it's only been like if I just cooked a really nice meal and like I'm dating someone, I'm like, hey, check out what I made for dinner. You know, like it's like a bonding thing, you know. Or like, what are you eating? This is what I'm eating. You know what? Like that kind of a
Everything
thing,
is
but not like
foreplay
for
with you,
posting on social media.
Everything is foreplay with him.
Wait till you taste my pasta carbonara, baby. That's foreplay.
Oh no, I can't
Yeah,
let my wife
man.
hear that. That's like her favorite fucking dish. I'm done
I
for.
make the best. So my fiance, my former fiance, she to this day she'll say, "Hey, I'm going to this Italian restaurant, this really fancy Italian restaurant in downtown Chicago. I'm gonna have their carbonara. I'll tell you how it is." And to this day, she'll message me afterwards. Yours is still better, bro. So I'm like, yes.
She's like, I may not
So-
want to be with you anymore, but your carbonara was awesome.
That's right.
It's fucked up.
And I think
Have-
she's still mad. I left. Anyways,
Have any of you
I-
guys
she
ever
liked me for my
eaten?
pasta.
Have you guys ever eaten food that fell on the floor and said the 5-second rule?
Absolutely.
And if you haven't, you need to go change your tampon, frankly.
I have like a
And you
one.
need to learn the different. Go ahead.
No. Just I have like a 2 second. 1 2 second. If it's 1 2 seconds, then I can blow it like that. Sometimes pour water on it if I need to.
Oh yeah, depending.
See,
what
if you
yeah.
can't
Yeah.
if you can't handle the 5-second rule or something similar, then you haven't sufficiently understood the difference between germ and terrain theory.
Yeah, exactly. It also depends where I am, though. Also, like
Yeah, fair.
if I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
let's go to this carnival, and I drop something on the ground at the carnival, I ain't fucking touching that
Nope.
shit. Carnies.
Yeah, it
Or
depends
like,
on what.
if I'm at someone's house and they have pets, nope.
Oh yeah.
But if there are no
Yeah.
pets, absolutely.
Have
Get
you
into the nuance, bro? Nuance.
have any of you guys ever left a bad Yelp review?
No.
Yes.
I've never
Okay.
left
Yes.
a Yelp review in my life.
Me neither. Jonah,
What?
let's hear about your bad Yelp review.
Dude,
Go ahead
I
and
left
name the
such a
place too. Let's put them doubly on blast.
There was a place up in Wisconsin. I won't say the actual name of the place. But it was right on the lake, and it was supposed to be like it was a date. It was supposed to be like a 5-star experience, and it was the worst experience I've ever had at a restaurant. It was the first time. It's not the last time. It was definitely the first time that I ever left. I left the manager's name. I left the waitress's name. I called everybody out for their shit by name.
Did you leave your name, Karen?
Exactly what I was thinking. Male Karen.
Yeah.
He turned
No,
into
no,
male
no.
Karen.
I actually said I would like to inquire as to who the owners are. I said I never leave. I'm the best tipper I know. This is the first time in my life I walked out without leaving a tip. I'm like, because this was like the food was wrong. It never came. The old fashioned came late and half watered down. Like everything that could possibly. And then the manager came out and he was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm going to take care of you from now on." You know, yada yada. And it just stayed the same. I spent 2 hours there and had like nothing. And then finally, when they came out, the steak was cooked wrong. Everything was wrong.
Jonah,
I
could
was
it
like,
have
"This is
been?
ridiculous?"
Could it have been a one-off situation where usually they're really fantastic, but that day, that time with you was just everything was off. Could it have been?
That's why I always
I-
try to give
I've-
a lot of like leeway, but
Yeah.
I was at
Yeah,
a
I
Chili's
know.
one time and they fucked up my steak 3 times. Like I
Yeah,
couldn't
but three
believe it.
times is different. Yeah.
The same steak fucked up 3 times, had to be sent back 3 times in one sitting. I mean, that's crazy.
so My sister went to a Chili's, was halfway through her meal, and was like, something happened. I got to go to the hospital.
What?
She went to a hospital. The doctor went down her throat and pulled a piece from a grill brush out of her throat.
Oh,
The
damn. That
metal
shit'll fuck
piece
you up, too.
that was in her food, and it stabbed her in
Whoa.
her esophagus going down, and they had to surgically go in and pull it out.
Oh my goodness.
This was just like a
Damn.
couple years ago, too.
Yeah,
Like 2-3 years
that's
ago, maybe.
wild.
That's a
Yeah, it's
suable offense, right? You can sue
well,
them.
and she did, but I mean, basically, they covered what
So,
it cost her.
check this out. Ted, you lived in Vegas for a bit. You know Mount Charleston, that mountain
Yeah.
right by there?
Yes,
Beautiful.
I do.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So,
Loved it.
my buddy Scotty and I go up to the lodge there. And
That's where I had my first alcoholic hot chocolate or whatever with the whiskey in it. Was up there at that lodge.
yeah,
It's awesome.
that place unfortunately burned down. It's no longer there.
What?
Yeah, I think they're rebuilding it, but yeah, it burned down. But
Beautiful place,
many
man.
years before that, my buddy Scotty and I go there, and he found chunks of glass in his mashed potatoes.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us,
Yeah.
we didn't complain. Like, I mean, obviously we said something about the glass, and then they gave us everything that we wanted that day for free, and this was before Yelp and all of that.
I guess maybe someone could have broken a glass in the kitchen and something fell in there.
Yeah.
Maybe because short of that, there's a fucking psychopath working there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You ever been to Red Rock?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking love Red Rock too. Anyway, go ahead, Jonah. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say a little context for my negative review. I'm actually like probably top, from what I know, top 20 restaurant and a diner, like restaurant reviewers in the Chicagoland area, because I leave so many reviews all the time on Google, because that's how I find good places. So I want to help share the wealth, but I always name people and call people out by name for being awesome at different places.
Yeah.
And so that's the context. I'm not just an a-hole.
Ah,
No,
good.
no. Yeah, I'm very, very good to people at restaurants because
Yeah.
I've worked in restaurants. I've owned a food
Same.
truck. I've done all kinds of shit. So, like, I know what it's like to be on the other end. And I tip very well. And so it takes a lot for me to get pissed off. But, like, sometimes it's that bad that it needs to be checked.
Yeah.
or like, I will rarely say anything. But
Same.
once in a while, especially if you're going and dropping $200 for 2 people for a meal and it's shitty, like, I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, like, that was the kind of place that I had been several times, and it was always mid. Like, quality of the food was always, so we weren't going for the food, we were going for the experience. So, but anyways, but yeah, I agree with you. Like, because I used to work in restaurants too, so yeah, it's definitely.
But I mean, if you go to
Yeah.
a fucking place where it's $20 a person and you get bad service, guess what? You fucking went to a place that's $20 a person.
Yeah,
Right,
The service
exactly.
sucks.
All right,
Can
guys.
I ask something? What do you guys think about dog owners who lick and kiss their dog in the mouth?
It's weird.
Disgusting.
It is, right? I
Yeah.
never understood that. I never understood that. That fucking dog eats shit and licks his asshole, and then you kiss it. What the fuck's wrong with you?
102,
I mean-
clip it.
You have cats,
Parasites.
though, so I mean,
Well,
fucking
okay,
gross
fair
also.
enough. But I would
I mean,
never,
I do too. I'm just saying.
I would never kiss my cat or anything like that.
No,
I
there's been
wash my
times where
hands
I had my
constantly.
Dog and like it was close to me and it licked my face and I was just like,
Oh, that's
to
okay.
Go
That's
in and be like,
that's
licking
out of your
in
control.
mouth and shit. Like,
that's out of your control. I'm talking about
Yeah.
those who like
yeah, no,
come
I
here.
know.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? And then they go and kiss their partner and stuff. You know?
All right, how about
Then-
this?
Then
How
they
about
get
this?
pink eye. What?
Have you guys ever farted and blamed it on an animal?
No.
No, that's some low.
Like,
grade
oh, that
crap.
was the dog. No.
No,
Never-
but I did every once in a while. I used to burp and blame it on the dog, but like in a joke way.
Of
Like,
course.
oh,
of
Benny,
course.
fucking stop! Like across the room, but like that was rare. But no,
So basically, to wrap this up, let's say you were on a date with a really nice girl, and then at the end of the date, you went to her house and she has a dog, and she's making out with that dog. What would you guys do?
I'd be gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be there anymore. Like, yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
All right.
He's
You
like,
guys,
"Good night."
you guys ever use the phrase "It's 5 o'clock somewhere"?
Yep.
Ironically, yes.
Why would you
Like,
say that?
in an ironic way. Because that
So
means it's okay to drink. He doesn't
yeah.
get the
Ah.
translation.
it's
bro.
yeah, it's happy
Yeah.
hour is
Like,
what.
oh, it's 11 o'clock in the
Ah.
morning. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
We drink all day over here. We don't.
Yeah.
I've used
Ah.
it to tease someone else. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I've
what I
used it as a
mean.
way to,
I
like,
say it
goof
in
around,
an
yeah.
ironic way, but
I never really liked alcohol, and yeah, you know how I feel about alcohol. Never liked it, even
Spirits.
from
Yeah, you're a
never
hater.
liked
From
it from
birth.
teenage
From
years. even.
birth, even as a child, I didn't really like alcohol.
He's like, Mama tried to put whiskey in the nipple, and I said, no,
I will say,
no.
when I was a kid and you got sick, that's what you got. You got a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
Maybe not a full shot, just when you were a kid, you thought it
Oh.
was. And well, I mean, think about it. People take NyQuil. The reason NyQuil works for people is because it's mostly alcohol.
Yep.
It knocks you the fuck out and you sleep. So the old Southern thing was give them a little bit of whiskey. You take
Yeah,
some
they give it. They
whiskey,
give it to babies when they're teething too. Is a popular.
you rub it
Mhm.
on their gums and it helps. But it
Okay,
knocks
quick-
you out. You sweat, all that.
Quick one before Snoop goes. You reminded me of cough medicine. I used to hate that shit when I was young. Like, yeah, fuck is this? She's like, no, you have to take it. Ah!
Yeah.
Did you have the same experience?
Yeah.
And
the
what's
same
funny
here.
is nowadays
Moms are
I
the
enjoy
same.
it.
Now I sip on that scissor.
Right. All right. Let's get on to the next one here. Let's see. I got about, I don't know, 10 more questions or so here.
That's it.
Well, I know we can keep going after that.
Sure.
You ever owned a Scarface poster?
No, but I
No.
wish.
No.
Yeah.
You
I
wish
wish
you
I
had
did.
one?
I wish I had one because that's a great fucking movie.
I haven't
That's a
had
great-
posters since I was like 17 though. But yeah, no, I've never owned one. Oh, that's not true. Actually, I have like 10 posters in my living room right now. Forget I ever said that. Totally forgot.
Forgot about those 10. but,
Movie
you know,
posters. No, they're all from a band, but
that's cool. Have you ever bought something, worn it, and returned it?
I don't think so. But I've dated many a woman who has.
Right?
With
Keep the
the
tag
explicit
on. And,
intention of wearing it once and returning it, or just because like
It's the wrong
because
size.
there's only once that happened where like I got a pair of shoes and I was expecting them to fit. They felt good, but then they like
that's
destroyed
different.
my feet after one time, and I took them back.
okay.
But
Well,
that
yeah,
wasn't
that's a little
intentional, it
different.
just
asking,
happened.
but
I think
feel
I
like
think
that's
the
different.
intent
Yeah.
matters. Yeah, the intent
Yeah.
The
matters.
intent, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, no here too.
All right.
Funny story. Funny story as a side note. I had a buddy who he didn't have a TV. He was like against TV. He worked for Google. It was hilarious. So he didn't want any electronics in his house. Really, really interesting guy, master programmer. Anyways, he had his parents visiting from out of town and they love Netflix. So he bought a 50-inch big screen TV for his living room, saved the box, had it for the weekend, and brought it back with the 30-day guarantee back to Best Buy. Packaged
Do
it
you
up,
know
boom.
that they changed the rules around the Super Bowl on returns because so many people did that at all the stores?
I was
so
just
many
gonna say
people
it.
would go in and buy big ass TVs and then return them right after the Super Bowl, and they're like, "Come the fuck on! You can't keep
Well,
doing this."
that's what's so beautiful about Costco policy is you could buy it at Costco and still return it.
Oh,
buy it
now
a-
you're gonna start selling for Costco too, bro? Shit.
Buy it a month before the Super Bowl and then return it a
Do
month
you buy
after.
stuff from Costco?
I
like-
get, you know what I get there is I get a lot of food there.
I know, but like,
Do you have a membership?
I'm gonna
I
let
do.
that go.
No,
Go ahead.
no, Jonah, I have no membership. I just get food from there.
I just run in and throw steaks out the back.
Well, so no. The reason for my question is I found a workaround. Like I found there's
Oh.
there's a loophole. You can actually shop anything in the store at Costco without a membership. You just have to order it through Instacart, and then it's free reign. And the Instacarter has to have the membership, so you can still get all you want in bulk without having to pay the membership fee.
Wow.
That's a pretty fucking genius idea, bro. You should start your own app that piggybacks to Instacart and call it
Well, I don't
Jonaco.
know how it is near you guys, but
Janasco. Sorry.
out here they have a
Janasco.
law. Out here they have a law that you can go into any Costco and you can buy liquor. You don't have to have a membership to get liquor. Like that's one thing that you can go in there and buy without a
About
membership.
fucking like needle threaded law there.
Yeah.
Like somebody went out of their
alcohol
way to
lobby.
make that fucking happen right
Yeah.
there.
I think it was like people that own bars and stuff, because sometimes they need to get, like, they may run out of a certain product or something, so they may go there to get it, you know.
Get a
But
fucking membership, you losers.
Kirkland has surprisingly good spirits like tequila.
Yes.
Reposado.
their
Surprisingly
vodka is really
good.
good.
You wouldn't think.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what's
No, their
funny?
vodka's like Grey Goose, man. It's really good.
I hate liquor. I hate liquor. I hate it. And people who pretend like you fucking like it, you're all liars. All you've learned to do is hide the face you want to make when you taste it.
So
Quit
beer,
fucking pretending.
so beer tastes amazing. Ted, is that what you're saying?
No,
When
beer
we
tastes
all-
like piss water too. But I drink
Yeah.
wine usually, if anything, and that's not good either. It's not good either. I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
like people who are like, "Oh, this is a fine scotch. It tastes great." The fuck it does.
No, I'm not. Scotch
Dude, I've
is
drank
brutal.
scotch or shit that people are like, because when I lived in Vegas, my girlfriend at the time was rich. We lived down the street from Rudy, literally 2 houses down. The real Rudy, not
Daniel
that
Rudiger.
fucking. They were rich. They had access to all the most expensive alcohol. Not one time did I taste something that I was like, this tastes good. Anybody who says it tastes good is lying. You just want to get a buzz, which I'm
Yeah.
fine with, but just fucking admit that's what it is. You wouldn't be grabbing that if it didn't do that to you. You would
Right.
not be sitting there drinking non-alcoholic scotch, period.
Such a
And
good
I have
point.
no problem with alcohol as long as it's used responsibly and you don't fucking act like an idiot. Because
Such a good
after all-
point. So you alcohol people, what do you say to that? Because he's saying if it didn't have the effect, would you touch that gasoline tasting shit? Would
I
you?
will say some people still, like my grandfather, every once in a while would drink an O'Doul's, which had no alcohol in it, like a beer, you know, a
Mm.
non-alcoholic
Well-
beer. But they don't make non-alcoholic liquor because everyone knows it tastes like shit.
Yeah. So what is your
And-
answer?
My answer
So
is I wear shoes because they help, not because I need them. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, I didn't say
alcohol.
you needed it. I'm
Alcohol.
just saying,
I like that effect. It's, you know, the taste makes no difference to
no,
me.
dude,
I'm
that's
doing
okay
it
with me.
for yeah.
But
so-
people try to pretend like, oh, I don't care. I don't care that it gets
Yeah,
me
but,
drunk.
I mean,
just
after-
like
after
the taste
you-
of whiskey. Well,
But
the fuck
after you get that
do.
alcohol palate, though, you know, stuff does taste good. Like I've had tequilas where I'm like, oh shit, that's not bad, you know, or I've had wines where I'm like, that's not bad.
Not bad.
I mean,
You know?
if you're drinking well whiskeys and things like that, or well alcohol,
trash.
yeah, it's gonna taste like alcohol, rubbing alcohol, right? But if you taste some higher shelf stuff, there's some really artistically made stuff. Some of it is really fantastic, like the
So-
flavors. I'm saying.
I love you, Jonah. But you can go and watch test after test after test of people tasting not only wine, different whiskeys, all different kinds. And when they expected it to be expensive, they thought it tasted great. And when they didn't, they thought it tasted like trash. And when it's blind taste test, the box wines won almost every time over these really expensive wines when they don't know. Especially
will
if you
say
switch
this.
the label.
I will say this, which is really interesting. You know that it's Weller's.
Oh,
And
Weller's
then,
is good. Weller's is a good brand.
Well, what's interesting is what is it that Pumpernickel? What is it called? That
Pappy Van Winkle.
Pappy Van Winkle. That's it. Pappy Van Winkle. The only difference
No
between
clue what you guys are
Pappy
talking
Van
about.
Winkle and Weller's,
It's expensive.
they're all made at the same time. They're all made by this. They're all in the same barrels. The only difference is the oldest Van Winkle's son, he goes down and tastes each barrel and he goes, that's a Pappy, that's a Pappy, that's a Pappy, that's a Pappy. The rest are Wellers. So there is something to be said to what Ted just said, but there's a difference between that and the BS like well stuff. Like those are all made with intention and art. There is an art to it. It's really, I mean, yeah, there's this one, for example, there's this one bourbon that I love that's aged in tequila barrels, and it's so smooth. It's unlike anything. I could taste it out of a lineup. Like it is good.
I would love to taste that just to tell you that I don't agree. I might agree, but every time
when we all meet together in person at someday, I'll bring it, and
I'll taste anything you want.
Tell me.
Let me draw a fine line there. I'll try any alcohol you want. I'm not going to say I'll taste anything you want. That's just weird.
But did you guys answer the question, though? Meaning, if it didn't have the effect and just that taste, would you drink it?
Yes. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how I know this. Because when I go, like, I'll do months dry at times. Like, but I like when I would go... when I go to dinner at a restaurant, I always sit at the bar because I'm alone. I live alone. So I always like to have company and banter with the staff and meet people at the bar, right? So like even when I went to like this 5-star restaurant that my former fiance worked at, I would sit at the bar. And when I would take a dry month or two, just like I would always get tonic water and bitters.
Oof.
So it would have that bitterness. And I would always joke, I like my drinks bitter, so I don't have to be. That's the joke I always. But like my palate, I like bitter stuff. I do not have a sweet tooth at all. I like it bitter.
I don't.
But hold on, okay. Let me quick question.
I'm sorry.
Was that after you already, got accustomed to that taste through alcohol? Do you know what I mean? Like,
of course it was.
Yeah. So, but I'm asking, like, if you never tasted alcohol before. And somebody just gave you a drink and they're like, this is just a drink. Okay. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Drink this bitter shit. Here you go. Would you like, I like this shit, huh?
I personally don't drink alcohol for the buzz. I drink it because I enjoy the flavors. I've always been that way.
That's strange.
And that's why sometimes I will forget. I will have a buzz and I
call bullshit.
No, it's true.
I love you to death. But I call bullshit.
True. But like, because I enjoy the flavor, sometimes I get to monitor. I forget to monitor how much I'm having.
You're literally saying, like, I just love having sex with women. I don't really care if I come or not. Like, it's not about coming. It's just about, the time together. That's what you're saying.
No, I actually don't like being in full control of my faculties. It's very different. That's pleasure, and I'm talking about not being in full control or not remembering the night before. I hate that feeling.
Oh yeah,
right?
That is the worst. You wake up feeling dirty, have to bite your arm off, coyote ugly girl next to you.
So basically, you don't do it for the buzz.
Podcast. Let's remember that.
Yeah, you guys I love it. That's what these questions are designed to instigate conversation as well. So I'm loving it. But let's get to the next.
It's funny that you use the word instigate.
Yeah,
you fucking instigator.
Let's get to the next question. Let's instigate that.
Fucking boomba clit.
Boomba clit boy. That should be a shirt. Boomba clit.
One day it will be. A lot of mercy.
All right, since we're talking about drinks, let's just get this question out of the way. Have you ever used a napkin or a tissue as a makeshift coaster?
Who hasn't?
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, what is that?
It's pretty standard.
You mean when you put it on the table?
Hell, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they do at a bar. They come by and put the napkin down. You ever been to
they're called cocktail napkins.
Yeah.
I guess if it's wet, if the glass is wet,
if it's moist.
Moist.
Do you
that word evokes so many emotions in so many people. It's a
so
weird word. Anyway, go ahead.
Do you guys have a junk drawer that's full of a chaotic mix of items? You'll just have random shit in a drawer. It's like an everything drawer.
Somewhat, yeah. Until I got the battery daddy and I put all my batteries in there. It's literally what it's called. That helped. But yeah, I got like scissors. There's some like needle and thread in there.
A loose rubber band.
Yeah, like paper clips,
rubber band.
that kind of stuff. You never know what you'll need.
Yeah, right.
Are you talking about those
a
rubber
tape
bands?
measure. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
How
guys
many
do
rubber
that?
bands there are. Yes. That's what I find very funny is that so many of the things you say, like, because I would think your life growing up would be so much different than ours. Like,
Yeah.
we'd have a couple things in common, but it'd be so much different. But it's all the fucking same, man.
Yeah.
Everything you say was like, yeah, we did that too.
And
Blah,
remember
blah, blah.
those? There was like a little pipe. Like
I mean,
there was
spitballs.
a pee in it,
Yeah,
hard pee.
Spitballs, basically.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
man.
that's what we would do is take a piece of napkin, put it in your mouth, and
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your refrigerator is your refrigerator adorned with various magnets and souvenir magnets?
Mine is
Nothing.
for sure.
Nothing.
Because I love my favorite thing in the world is traveling. I love going places. I don't want to fly anymore, but I love going places. So yes, there's magnets from concerts.
Okay, so here's an add-on question to that. Do you have one of those things they have like the whole, well, basically like the 48 states, the mainland, and you go around to each state and you get one to cover up each state? Do you have like a state
That's cool.
magnet collection?
No, because the only reason we don't have something like that is because before I was with my wife, I had already been to 48 of the 50 states, so it's not fair to like try to. The only ones I've never been to are Alaska and Hawaii. Those are the only states I've never been to. So,
what about you, Vince? You got Iraq and Saudi Arabia. And
like
the red
Kakistan is there, definitely. It's like a dot,
Do you
tiny dot on the refrigerator.
Do you really want to put your first episode over the edge, Snoop?
What do you mean?
Like, do you want it to be an amazing episode?
You're not gonna fucking play the MTV Music Awards and get me fucking banned in every country.
No. But I do think it would be awesome, because if you guys didn't catch it, to watch Vince's audition for Idol in Sweden.
I thought you were gonna say like you want to watch Kaki talking to two Indians.
Oh, that's good too. Those are fucking good.
I think that's way better than watching Idol.
Vince, you auditioned for American Idol.
Yes.
I mean,
well, not.
Sweden
I
Idol?
said that too, and he was like, "Not American." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but it's fucking
Swedish
you
Idol.
We
was so young,
started
dude.
it.
Yes, you did, son of a bitches.
That's so funny.
So,
Yeah,
are you
we'll
asking
watch
if I
it
want to
later.
play that? Go ahead, pull it up if you
Oh,
got
I
it.
don't have it.
Play the Indians.
You have to.
Ah, man, I'm not looking for all that right now. This guy has too many
We'll
videos
have to do that
posted.
another time.
I'm not trying to find it
That's
right now.
That's a good tip, though.
I wish I'd have known that ahead of time. We could have had some fun with
I mean,
that.
listen, I have no problem. We can go through it, but I don't. It would probably take too much time on this episode.
Yeah,
but in another episode, I would love
trying
to.
to bring it up. That's all. I thought.
Speechless.
You think
Speechless.
I'm fucking with you, but all
That's
I could
how
think
you
was,
make me feel. Huh?
this dude's balls are gigantic. That's all I could think.
Who,
And
that
it was
guy's?
what?
That guy's?
Yeah. And it was what, 2012, 2014?
14.
14. So
Wow.
11 years ago, he looked like he was
That's
fucking
wild.
15 years old.
Pre-beard.
I like
Wow.
big balls. That's why. So I tried to make my own big
Hold on.
balls.
Let me jot down the time stamp here. 1:22:30. Vince likes balls.
Big balls.
Yes, I tried to make my own. In the absence of other people's big balls, I have to make my own.
No, but that is crazy that you did that. Kudos to you.
Let me just say
however it
quick-
went.
The quickly is this. I have fostered a mentality where I could be like scared to do something or nervous to do it. And then I tell myself, you're going to do it. I
do that before every episode I record. I
You're like, fuck,
foster
why
the
did I get myself into this? All right, you're gonna do it. You're in the mirror, slapping yourself. You're gonna do it, bro.
Vince,
You're gonna do it.
Do you mean, Vince, that you kind of basically take, because the fear or nervousness is like almost a way for you subconsciously to try to find a way out of doing it, but the minute you're just like, no, this is happening, like, get over it. That's what you're saying?
Yes, because I did that with the Idol. It was very nerve-wracking, let me tell you, because first of all, you have to wait for 10 hours when you get there, like, because you don't know, there's 100 people that's gonna go in there, you know? So you gotta wait.
How terrible is that, by the way? If you were really a music producer looking for the most talented person, would you make them stand up and walk around for 10 hours with no food and water before they perform?
Barely any water.
They don't get to walk around. They have to stand in line.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
for
stand up. That's what
Listen, for 10 hours, right?
Horrible.
And then you're gonna go in and it's like one take. This is it. And they're really cocky, let me tell you. They instill a very bad vibe. Like it's like coming into an enemy territory. No kidding you.
It's because you said vibe. It's
Yeah.
I can't help but to laugh. Sorry.
So after 10 hours, you're like, all right, shit. You're nervous because it's one take, right? And they're already kind of trying to bully you. They have it's enemy territory. And they're like, all right, let's see what you got. And you're like, you know?
Those poor things, though, obviously they're a little angry. They've been having to sit through like thousands of people who can't sing.
Yes, but this is where it would be interesting to talk about it, because there is some shady business in how they actually do the whole process. Okay, there's a shady that they don't tell everybody. Okay,
actually do it.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's a contract that ends up being signed at the very end of it all. Who wins it?
Yes,
Yeah,
but okay, let me.
We got
all right.
Snoop,
All right.
At some point, Snoop, we should dive deep into some of those contest shows, because that would be a great. There's so much symbolism there, even in the contest shows. It's really interesting.
For sure.
But I just want to say this. I'll go.
Hold on. I want to.
What?
Can I just share a little screen real quick, just for a second?
Permission granted.
Thank you. Just for a second, though.
Oh my God!
Put me
You
full
son of
screen.
a
Look at
bitch.
his fucking nose at that pause.
You
Oh
son
my
of a
God.
bitch!
You ready? Here we go.
But all is possible if God is on my side. When I'm with you, I'm in the light. Where I cannot be found is as though I'm standing in the place called the ground. Suck my dick.
Vad är det som är spännande på taket, Vincent?
Jag vet inte.
Den här vinkeln är det hela
Okej,
tiden.
hold on.
Hur nervös man än är har man
I
ingen
just want you guys to speak
kontakt alls.
Swedish.
När man går på en audition har man inte en chans att gå vidare. Vi får tacka så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Tack.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
That
pause
was
it. Hold
played
on.
on our phone booth podcast.substack.com. You see how smooth that was?
First of all, there's also an edit right there. They said more stuff than that, but
Oh
they
yeah, I
edit.
could tell they edited it for sure. It was,
Yeah,
like,
but-
very abrupt.
One quick thing. They said, "Why do you keep looking up?" You know why I did it?
Yeah, he was making
Because-
fun of you actually while you were singing, which is pretty fucked up, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, they did, and they did a lot of shady things. But I didn't want to look at them because of their energy was so bad. Okay, so I just looked above them, you know, and they're like, "No singer does that," and I'm like, "Really, motherfucker? You know who does do that? This guy. He all the time sings with his like head up."
So
So
two
suck my
things real
dick.
quick. Sorry, Snoop. One, do you think they were giving you that bad energy because they thought you had a suicide bomb under your shirt?
Yeah,
Maybe.
good question. Good question.
Serious question.
And then
Maybe.
the other one is, I will just say, I've heard you sing, and you can sing good.
There was
That
sour
was
notes.
not your A game, man. That was not.
That's
your
why I
A
was
game.
trying to sing with it in the stream. Speechless, you know, in that
Yes.
when I was reacting to it.
That
Yeah,
even
but
made it worse though, because then it's two
Yeah.
notes pulling at each other when you were hitting
I
the
know.
right note and it was hitting the wrong note.
I admit there was like 2 or 3 sour notes and it's in the high ones, but there is a story behind this, you know.
I think you meant 23, but it's okay.
No, that wasn't. It was mainly
I'm-
those.
Listen,
Listen.
man, I'm fucking with you. I would never have the balls to even do that. I'm just messing with you.
I get that, but hold on. Let me just say this though. After 10 hours and all that shit, right? You go in their hostile territory, right? And then you have to remember the pitch of the song. There is no, I have no music reference to, like, I don't hear the song.
That is weird too.
So I just have to, like,
music.
After they're hostile to me, they're like, all right, go. I'm like, speechless. Like, I have to, like, that's how you make me feel, you know? Like, it's not easy, especially, yeah. Anyways.
So I guess you didn't get picked, or
no, but there is a story to this. That's why I don't know if we got the time right now, but there is
on
some
the next
things.
episode that we're on of Here's the Thing. We'll bring it up. We'll pick it up
All
where
right.
we left off.
Yeah, well,
right.
Sorry,
we'll see.
I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to take over, bro.
Hey, you guys are doing great.
I'm like I'm used to corralling retards, so it's like I'm trying to do it now too. And
It's my turn to corral the retards?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? All right,
Yes.
retards, get in line.
All right, who's number one?
Well, you're the biggest retard on this podcast. I'll tell you that right now.
No hesitation.
Oh, no. You hurt my feelings, Snoop.
Vince, I'm sorry. I love you though. Just know that I love you.
You love a retard.
Yeah, and I mean, just like family. It doesn't mean I like you. I love
The
you.
Downs.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken toiletries from a hotel room?
No, I haven't.
No.
Honestly.
All your years on the
'cause I
road, you
think they're
never
the-
took.
No, because I think they're the shittiest, most full of chemical things ever, probably because they're leaving them there for you to take. And I just,
Fair
I'd
enough.
rather shower myself in Axe.
Not a
Ooh,
hotel room.
axe.
Not a hotel room, but a really classy restaurant.
What?
That's a nice
It depends on
fork.
the definition of
No.
toiletries as well. Like because they had these towels for your hand that were all folded up real nicely with their logo on it, and they were all pristine and like soft and thick, and you're like, how is this paper? How are they just throwing these away? This is amazing. And so I took one because I'm like, I want this as a keepsake. It's amazing.
Dude, he reminds me of that guy in American Psycho, how he's so picky with his cards. He's like, this card is
bone.
yeah, and it got some dots on it.
The crushed eggshell is amazing.
Yeah, the font. He had the great font.
So this is a good follow-up question based on what Ted said. Have you ever put on multiple layers of deodorant instead of showering?
Multiple layers. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I have. I've gone days without showering on tour. I've taken
Sure.
tour showers, which is
Yeah.
a bottle of water and a fucking washcloth.
Right?
Although, life hack, don't use deodorant at all because it's bad for you.
That's what they
Instead,
say.
magnesium oil eliminates all odor and it neutralifies you.
Ah,
Boom.
interesting.
How do you spell magnesium?
MAGNIUS something.
All right. Do you have an overflowing email box with unread messages?
Oh my god. Yes.
Multiple overflowing email
Right?
boxes.
Right?
Yeah.
Mainly spam shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Have you ever pretended to talk on the phone to avoid someone?
Oof, I think so.
Yeah, I have.
I mean, sometimes it has to be done.
Tenants at work, I'll be like in my truck, like just doing something on Twitter, and I see them coming up in my rearview mirror, and I'm like, yeah. You got to though.
That's hilarious.
Do you get cash back when you make purchases?
Ooh. Almost never.
Almost
I
never.
have before, but it's not like I probably
Not
haven't
habitual.
literally in 6 or 7 years, but I've done it
Wow.
before. Yeah.
What do you mean? Do you get cash back?
Like,
So-
hey,
so
I'm
you-
at the
you
fucking
go-
store. Yeah.
Yeah, like you go to the store and let's say you buy something, you're buying a pack of fags and you use your card, your debit card to buy it, but then you will get cash back. Like, give me $20 cash back. top of the
Maybe
purchase.
1 time, 2 times in my life. Maybe.
Right, you needed to pay your local drug dealer, so
I don't know what
I
it
mean,
was
that's
for.
pretty much the only reason. I mean,
Well,
pretty much
yeah,
use a
yeah.
card everywhere else, but
All right. So we got a couple questions left here. Have you ever had a padded toilet seat?
What? Padded?
Yeah, you mean
With
I've never purchased one, but I have lived in a house that had one. Yes.
Yep. Jonah?
And they go,
No.
you sit-
like a
I
cushion.
mean, some of them are even like not carpeted is not the right word, but they're like fabric. You know, you're like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah,
Horrible.
that doesn't make any sense.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's like people who have carpet in their bathroom. You might as well just kill yourself.
Right?
Oh,
That's
sorry.
disgusting. That's disgusting. All right, the final question. You guys ready for this one?
Uh-oh.
Have you ever shit your pants in public and left your underwear in the trash?
No.
No, I wore it home proudly.
Wow.
Yeah, I wore it home and was careful not to sit down.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Vince,
That's
you
a
know?
yeah, I'm definitely a no, and that's a shitty question, man. That's
Hey, this is Are You Poop, baby.
There you go.
So who's?
But you know what? You know what?
One
Go.
One question I was expecting as a follow-up to the question about the computer question.
The email one?
What was it? Yeah, the email boxes. Is how many web browser windows and tabs do you have open?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. How many
That's-
do you guys have?
Follow up.
I have two open. This one and the one of the screen I shared. That's it.
I only have this one open right now, which is rare for me. Usually I have a different browser with about 10 tabs open.
I used to be one of you guys.
I have tabs open that I pulled up during a research project and grouped together from like a year ago.
Research
Like,
project.
I've got so
which porn star had the best nipples, bro? Come on.
Right?
I used to be one of you guys, having 500 tabs until I realized that each tab takes like 300-400 megabytes of RAM memory. And ever since that, I'm like, no, 4 or 3 or 5. That's it.
4 or 3 or 5?
Yeah,
That's
something
how
like
we do
that. Meaning I'm very, very on my tabs. I keep track that it's not too many now.
You keep tabs on them?
Yeah, I keep tabs on the tabs. Yes.
I have to close mine. My computer will shut down if I keep them all open.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He also has to oil it during the show.
I got to pull start it to get it going, man. It's brutal.
Yeah, that's funny.
But dude, so thank you guys, man. That was just kind of a fun way to get to know you guys,
Oh, thank you.
Based on the Are You Garbage podcast. Everybody check out Are You Garbage podcast with H. Foley and Kevin James Ryan. And go ahead, Vince.
Can I just say, I thought this was very cozy.
Well, that's how it was supposed to be.
No, this was cozy. Yeah. There wasn't any Illuminati, New World Order, AI fucking me in the ass kind of a thing. It was just.
Do you feel like unfulfilled or
no?
Do you feel gypped?
No, I feel it's like a relief kind of a thing. Yeah. Like not talking about the fucking horror show, daily horror show. Yeah, it's like daily. It fucks your mind.
For sure. That's why I, wanted to do my podcast where I talk about a little bit of everything. I can't be all doom and gloom, man. I
even have a suggestion. Like, try to keep it cozy instead of you can do Illuminati stuff, but mainly keep it cozy. I think people need some coziness in their life. Do you know
what I mean? Vince? If I was in Islamabad, I'd give you a hug right now.
No, dude. I'm just saying. I know we guys are awake to what's going on and shit like that, but in our space, in the awakened world, there needs to be somebody that can bring some coziness in.
And you know what this is, Vince? It's dualistic. Everybody check out Vince's podcast, the Dualistic Podcast.
That's not cozy, though. Yeah.
But you guys want to plug anything? You guys want to plug your podcasts? Shout them out.
Who's first?
Go ahead, Jonah. Step up.
Yeah, check out the Philosopher King podcast.
When's that coming out, Jonah?
Within the next couple weeks, probably. Yeah, we're about ready to start filming with our first guests, which will be fun. I'm already planning out the intro video, which will probably just be me explaining the idea, the concept behind the show, and why I've chosen to make it the way I have, and what benefit I'm hoping to bring to the listeners. So, but yeah, so that'll be so watch for that. It'll show up on phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
Boom.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch your shit. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Jonah.
looking forward to it. Because I like learning, man. It's like I was telling Templar in the first episode that I did with him.
Really like Templar. Yeah.
Like, I can just learn so much from people like you guys. You're so full of information and retain so much. Like that's just is what amazes me. Your ability to retain all the information.
You should be good at retaining shit.
Well, and what's cool about like one of the things I've been rolling around with it, like wanting to make one of the thematic concepts for the podcast. One of my favorite quotes of Aristotle is he says it's the mark of an intelligent man to be able to entertain an idea without embracing it. So I think one of the things that is so great about the four of us and the conversations we all have is that we all have sufficient intelligence to listen to what the other person is saying, because we disagree on a lot. We agree on a lot, but there's also that disagreement. We can listen to each other, hear each other out, examine the idea, toy with the idea without feeling threatened like somehow I have to accept this idea, Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So
Totally.
Absolutely. Agree.
And don't miss the fucking granddaddy of them all, the Phone Booth Podcast, the biggie. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, check out Phone Booth Podcast on phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. That's where you can find all of this.
Eventually, when we hit it big, we're gonna make a statue of a phone booth somewhere, like Rocky.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or just a real phone booth. We'll find
no, a statue.
We'll put it right next to the George Floyd one.
Oh boy.
We can build it around him. We'll build it around his statue. He'll be in the phone booth.
He's inside.
Dude, think about it though. Phone booths, it's like a ancient thing now.
A relic
so
now, yeah.
Yeah, it should be a statue just to remind the Gen Zers and the Gen whatevers this shit existed at some point.
The reason they don't exist anymore, Vince, is because that's our way out of the Matrix.
Right?
They took them away.
Maybe. Anyways.
So check out Vince on his Dualistic podcast, and you can find that on the phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. That's where you can catch all four of these amazing podcasts, plus all the live streams, plus bonus content. I mean, that's really the hub of it.
You guys are slacking on your pages.
Oh, am I?
All of you.
Dude, let's see. Monday, I got up at 5, went to work.
No, I'm just saying.
Did a stream.
I'm just saying, post
Wednesday,
some shit like
Thursday.
Twitter. Like some stuff like it's Twitter, But the problem is you got to go through the browser because the app doesn't allow you to post anything.
Yeah,
so you have to
So I have to do it at home, not at work.
Yeah, just
where I am all day.
No, just a post. No, you can do it through the phone. You can just open your
browser.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Kadacha. Just to throw
Technology.
Technology. You got technology in your hand, man. But anyways, yeah, but Snoop, are you gonna fill your shit?
Well, I've got quite a few bonus episodes up there. I can start posting some stuff on there. I guess I don't.
He's talking about your personal page. He's trying to get your personal page.
Yeah,
you did one post. I saw a shit post.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. Is I post shit posts.
Only one though.
The greatest.
You are the truest shit poster for sure.
People could think that you're dead. You only did one post and no updates.
Okay. All right. Well,
tell them that you're living.
I'm a living piece of poop, and here I am.
Well, prove it to them. Show them that you're alive. Signs of live.
All right, you fucking post forcer. Jesus Christ. But listen,
Foster,
let's wrap this up. I just want to thank each of you because without all of you, none of this would be possible. Especially you, Ted. Thank you for inviting me into the Phone Booth family and helping me kickstart this. Without you, man, I couldn't have done this. So I'm so thankful to you. And Vince,
Yeah. It sounds like you're on an award. Without you, this
dude,
would
I couldn't even finish without him interrupting me.
Of course not.
No, Vince.
I want to thank Mom, Dad. Yeah.
No, Vince, for real though, you've really, you taught me so much just learning the softwares and everything, and it's been fun learning, and we butt heads a little bit, but man, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Like it's been cool. And
Yeah.
Jonah, man, like I just gave you, I'm not gonna stroke your ego too much because I already complimented you on how smart you are, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, I just love talking to you, man, because you throw a little bit of intelligence my way, and I love it. So,
Likewise, man. I appreciate
but
it.
dude, thank you guys for being episode 1, man. And I look forward to many, many more. We'll have each of you on individually, and we'll get into things, and we'll make it real cozy.
That's exciting. That's good.
Love it.
And
Love it, man.
one-on-one
Thanks, dude.
coziness.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Here's the thing.